Stat again with MaxWell Realty. This training video is about setting up your MaxWell mobile app for both the iPhone, the iPad, and Android devices. I just wanted to walk you through the basic setup steps so you know what the back end of the app dashboard is capable of. And in a future video, I'll walk you through some of the main features of the MaxWell app so you can better educate your clients when they download your own branded app. So let's get started. Here we are on the Max Central page, which is www.maxcentral.ca. I imagine at this point most of you have probably already been into that website and have logged in. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here. This is my demo agent account, so I'm just going to log into my demo agent account. So you'll see exactly what you would normally see when you log into Max Central. This is the main screen of Max Central here. Over on the left hand sidebar, we have a whole bunch of options. One of those options is manage the MaxWell app. So if I go over here to the left sidebar and I click on manage the MaxWell app, I get transferred over to a new site that requires me to log in. If this is my first time ever logging in, I would enter my MaxWellRealty.ca email address. If you don't know that you have a MaxWellRealty.ca email address, you do. It is the first letter of your first name and your full last name. That's the standard format for our MaxWellRealty.ca email addresses. Or you can speak with your broker and find out if there's any kind of difference or something needs to be checked into. That's fine. This is where you would enter that email address. You enter in your MaxWell Realty email address. So in my case, it would be demoagent@maxwellrealty.ca. And I click on send me instructions. It'll send me over an email asking me to reset my password. So I go ahead and do that. Once I have my password set, then I'll be able to log in. So let's just take a look at what that looks like. Demoagent@maxwellrealty.ca. And I want them to send me instructions because this is my first time logging in. So I'm going to go back over to my email, and as I can see, I got my email right here. That just popped in. Now it says my home search request at maxwellrealty.ca. I'm going to click to set my password, and it is going to redirect me back into the reset password screen. So here I'm just going to enter a new password. Very secret, so nobody knows what my password is. And now I just click on the change password button, and sometimes, depending on your browser, you will get this pop-up message that says, oh no, looks like you took too long. Actually, you didn't. Depending on the browser, it's probably fine. So if you go back to your login page here and you just enter that new email address that you just set up with your new password with that email address, you should be able to just log straight in. And here we are. Here's the Home Spotter dashboard. This is where the MaxWell app is set up. As you can see, I'm signed in as demo agent, MaxWell Canada as an agent. So the couple of main things that you want to do is down here in your left-hand sidebar on the bottom, it says your settings. This is one of the first things you're going to want to do when you come in here. So I've already populated my first name, my last name, my email address, my phone number, the office, and also my email address one more time down here. You can populate as much information as you are able to here. Most of it will already be done for you. The big one that you're going to want to make sure is right. Now, don't change your email address. You always want to make sure your MaxWell Realty email address is in there to make sure everything's functioning properly. But what you do want to do is upload a photo. So I'm going to upload a photo for my demo agent just to make sure that everybody who sees my photo is going to know that it's me. And here I am holding a mobile device. That's going to be my demo agent photograph for my mobile app. So I've just sized that picture there. I just uploaded a picture from my computer, and I've stretched out these little handles here so I can make it fit in the agent image that I want, and I'm just going to hit crop. What that does is cuts out the sides, and there I am. There's my demo agent photograph. So I'm good with that. Everything here looks good. Over here, you'll see we have a custom download URL. This is a website address that you would be able to um, share with your clients, whatever the custom download is. So I've written in here demo agent, and this gives me a custom download URL of app.maxwellrealty.ca/demo agent. That's exactly what I put in here. So if I share this link with any clients and they click on that link, it'll take them to the app store that is applicable to their mobile device, and it'll take them exactly to the app that they need to download. Once they download it, it will already have my demo agent information already in there. So it will be my demo agent app, and I will be their agent. So there's a couple other ways that you can save it, or pardon me, share the app as well in a branded format. So if we go back up here to the marketing tab, this is really quite exciting. So I just want to make sure I go down here to the bottom of the page. I've made a few changes here, including uploading my photo. I want to go down here and I want to click Save Agent, so you don't lose any of your changes. Now it's just going to reload that page. There we go. Now my picture is up with my name here, Demo Agent. There I am, handsome fella. And I'm going to click over here on the left-hand side in the Marketing tab. Okay. Now it gives me 4 sub-menu headings. So I have number 1, I can click on Share My App. When I click on Share My App, it asks me for a phone number who I want to share it with, and then it tells me what message I'm going to send them. Here it says it's so in this case it would say it's demo at Maxwell Realty. Now I want to change that. I want this to say, instead of Maxwell Canada, I want it to say Maxwell. Oh, better make sure that I capitalize the W. I want it to say Maxwell Devonshire. Okay, hi, it's Brian at Maxwell Devonshire. Search for homes with my new app. Download it here. And there's the custom URL that I just showed you. It will drop that custom URL in there that's specific to your app. Okay, so that's very important. This is where you would put your client's phone number, and then you just simply hit send message. It'll send them that URL. The other opportunity you have over here on the left-hand sidebar is to click on the SMS keywords. The SMS keywords is kind of a neat feature. So I would be able to take this preferred phone number and I'd be able to put in here demo agent as my keyword, and I could add that keyword in as a demo agent. It'll just make sure there's no doubles in there for me. And now I'm able to put a hanger on my signs or whatever may be that says text 587-414-0147 and use this keyword. So I would text this keyword to that number and I would get a reply message back with my app download link, so my clients could go and download my app with my face on it. Third thing we can do, actually let's go down to the widget first. I think the widget is probably more likely to be used. The widget, the desktop widget is a very interesting tool. The desktop widget does something really cool, and that uses this code here. This is an internet HTML code that your web provider can drop right onto your web page. So right on the home page of your web page, you would be able to have something just like this on your home page, where your clients can actually enter their own phone numbers. Anybody who visits your web page, they enter their own phone number, and then they click Get the app. They'll get a text immediately with a URL to be able to download your app from the App Store. And finally, the last one I'll show you for this session is called the interstitial. That's a $5 word for an internet pop-up. So how this works is if I'm visiting a normal desktop website on a mobile device, that website will recognize, if I have this code in my website, I get my web provider to put that in for me. If I have this code in there and I recognize that I am on a mobile device, then it'll automatically pop up with this window and it'll say, hey, you're on a mobile device. How would you like to try out my mobile app? Or of course they could just continue on to my website. So that's one other cool way that you can sort of pop up and say, hey, I know you're on a mobile device. Maybe you want to try out my app. So that's a number of different ways. If I just click on the marketing button by itself, I see all of those same ways on this main page. There's even a short link here if I wanted to send that app out to folks as well. It'll go out with all my branded features, and the app will look like it's my app. You can share via text, SMS keywords, mobile website interstitial, and desktop website widget. So there's lots of really great ways that you can be sharing your app branded to you, to all of your clients, and one of the best apps on the App Store or Google Play Store today. So that's all for me today. I will do a future video showing you some of the features of the app itself for the consumer side, just so you can help your clients through the app if they have any questions. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you from MaxWell Realty for being one of our agents. We're glad to have you on board.